Hey everybody, you're back at the Joey Ciccone Show here, Las Vegas Live, WCOBM. Chat in, man. We want to just see get some questions in there. Real quick, I just want to thank Gene Woods, okay, for all he does here. Gene Woods Racing Experience. Man, you got to get out there on those. You got to try these. Maybe you should try them today. You take the go-kart and you go around, man. It's got no governor on it. It's crazy. Nah.
That's what I should do.
Yeah, because you're so amped up.
I need something with no governor. I live my life with no governor.
Exactly.
I live my life with no governor. I apologize.
Exactly.
Ma, I apologize, Ma.
Right?
You didn't raise me this way.
Nah. And I give a few other shout-outs to Planet Color Salon, south side of Chicago, planetcolorsweets.com. Do a nice job.
Yeah, the boys in Chicago gave me a call the other day.
They're Chicago people. You love them.
The Chicago PD called me the other day.
What did they tell you?
They fucking love me. They said, we love you, dude. I'm like, what? They go, no, we love you. We love you.
What do they love?
I don't know. They just love me.
You know, I had to go pick them up. You know, let's tell the people. I picked them up with the Eldo at the Luxor. It was nice.
I should get less.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. It was a scene. It was a scene. Maybe
nice.
we can post some pictures of you and me getting in the car.
It was nice. John Light, we want to say hi to you.
Hey, Johnny.
For putting me and Michael together, and we're having a great time. Let's talk about cigars. Let's finish this segment up. Very powerful and very, very high lifting.
All right.
You know,
So
go ahead. Here's what I want to say real quick. You end up in Suffolk County. You end up getting busted, correct?
Correct.
And Kenny, your partner,
is involved in it.
I don't want to call people
right. It is what it is.
rats or whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he did what he had to do.
Yeah, let the people
his
form
thing.
their own opinion from it. That's fine.
They could.
Right.
But you ended up going down.
Right.
You did your time. You've turned your life around now.
Right.
And
so I had no idea. I had no intentions on doing this documentary. Just for the record, I was done. I tried to write a book. It was hard to get some traction. I had maybe the wrong agent in place at the time, or the timing wasn't right. And then I've gone to a couple interviews for books. I blew one interview by using half a fag word or whatever, and I got in trouble. So I lost the $500,000 contract.
You don't want to use.
I used that was from the '80s. That word. I wasn't even being rude or inconsiderate. So anyway, I apologize time and time again. But anyway, so
by the way, his comments have nothing
to do with you.
The Joey Ciccone show.
Listen,
let's clarify that right now.
I love everybody. I love everybody.
Dowd, you have to get this very.
Yeah, but I love everybody. I have
so
not. I'm not racial. I'm not homophobe. I love everybody. Sometimes I use lingo that might be offensive or was, but it was lingo of the day. And when I tell a story of the day, I try to use the language of it. So I apologize if it's offensive to others today.
It's okay, man. The show is live. This is reality.
So they come to me and ask me they want to do a special about the Marlin Commission. I told them no one gives a shit about the Marlin Commission. No one even knows what it is. I said, but if you do a story about the boys in the 7.5, you'll blow away Goodfellas. So the guy looks at me and he's like, "Yeah, sure, guy. You really?" And then I tell him about a half a dozen stories, and he's wiping his chin. He's drooling so much, and he goes, "Whatever you say." Right. So I gave him a couple more anecdotes, and then I did 40 hours of film out in L.A. for me, and everybody individual was also. So we got an hour and 40-minute documentary, based on probably 200, 300, 400 hours of film, so you can imagine how much editing had to go into it.
No, Michael, seriously, as an actor, I really enjoyed the way it was done, and the quality it was done in. So when you were basically being indicted and stuff like that, that's all the real deal right there.
Everything, yeah. The footage,
right.
Early footage is all real. The other footage, of course, is all us really recanting our stories.
Exactly.
And if you watch it, it's riveting. And I am not an easy person. I'm not an easy person to entertain.
I don't. Please, you know what, folks, I'm gonna have to.
But I was entertained by and I knew the ending. And I was entertained by my own show. So.
Right, folks, I've done a lot of shows, and I've been in show business a long time. I'm going to need something after today. But anyway, that's all right, because they said...
That's what it's like in the car with me.
They said if you rode with Mike, because this is what I want to say, it's known that if you rode with him, they should pray over you.
It was the best day of your life.
They should pray over you.
It was the best day of your life.
I don't know what I would do.
If you rode with me, you had the best tour you ever had in your life. Bar none. People still talk about it.
Why be on a yacht somewhere that disappeared in Italy somewhere? If you told me to do something, I think I might have to go do it. I don't know.
Yeah, convince
Am I right?
Yeah, well, I tell you why it should be done. Listen, we had listen. So exculpate myself from.
Nice word.
Thank you. The 500 Words of Power. Read it, okay? I read it in prison like 25 times. Before prison, I never read a book.
No, I was going to say,
I never read a book.
Did you learn that in prison?
The 500. Bill O'Reilly uses them all the time. The 500 Words of Power, and he repeats them. I'm getting sick of it. Change him up, Bill. Change him up, Bill. I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we had to listen. So I did not intend on doing this thing, but I said if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. And there goes my phone. Here we go. It's going to start to blow up. But anyway, all love to what's taking place today for everybody. To bring this back to focus, I did step out of line. I started a cigar business with Adam Diaz in Dominica.
Oh, I didn't know with Adam.
Yeah, so I took a lot of shit over this because now I'm like back with my drug dealing associates. Well, I was a drug dealer, so I don't know what that means.
All right, he's owning up to
exactly
so I'm trying to pull out of him all day.
I'm trying to make a living now, and Diaz has the connections for cigars in the DR.
Okay, is he out of that field?
Yes, he's out of that field. As far as I know. I mean, I can't swear what he does tonight, but I'm telling you, from my relationship with him has nothing to do with that, bar any. But he has his family is in the tobacco business.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. If you could do it straight and make a buck, I mean,
well, that's what I'm trying to do. So, I mean, believe it or not, I sent quite a few boxes of cigars to Vegas from fans. Yeah, fans of the 75 movie. They go to themikeDowd.com or cigars75.com and they order them from me.
All right, so he just gave you the information. But Mike, I just wanted to tell you, it was real nice. You brought me a box of cigars and brought something here to the studio. No. Not for nothing.
First,
Let me
you told
finish.
me you come in an 82 Cadillac. I thought you were joking.
Not for nothing. Let me finish.
I
don't see no box. I don't see no cigars.
You'll have one.
Please.
Come on.
All right, and he's Irish.
I'm not that way.
Italian.
I'm not that. Oh, he's the cheap one, not me. I'll tell you right now. He's getting the box.
Okay.
You're getting the box.
God bless you. All right, listen, I want to ask you this. We got a little bit more time left. Now Scott's over here busting. We love Scott. Scott, say something. What's up?
He's outmanned here right
Scott's
now.
Going like
he's in fucking.
Scotty the engineer. You know how much I love him. He's like, what's up? Like, is everything all right?
No, everything's fine.
Anyone going to get hurt?
No one's going to get hurt.
I love this question. It's number 26. I worked hard last night putting all this together. Check this out. Last, have you ever walked back into the 75?
So, I've never walked back in the doors, but I met Kenny Urell on a sneak. We set it up. I had the director and the photographer set up for me to meet Kenny in front of the 75 precinct doorway, which is on footage somewhere, but it got lost in the shuffle.
Wow.
So I was standing behind a 75 van in front of the precinct, and they told Urell to walk in front of the precinct, and we're going to take your picture when you hit the front. So he hits the front of the precinct. He hasn't seen me since he helped
Gavish, all
put me under the stones.
All right, you want to?
Yeah. So then he walks up and I go, I sort of jumped out of the dock,
right,
and I just hugged him and said, "Hey, Kenny, how you?" Oh, he was his wits were taken back.
It was very touching.
Yeah. So.
And I wanted to know if you ever walked back in there, or was just in the precinct itself, or walking the streets.
Oh, I've been in the precinct.
Who knows what it looks like today? We got about 13 seconds. I want to just tell everybody, it's been a pleasure having Michael Dowd here. A new friend. His story is riveting. The 7-5, the documentary, you have to check it out. You're watching the Joey Ciccone Show, connected from Las Vegas, WCOBM.com. I will have Mr. Dowd back again for basically part 2. Mikey, we've had a wonderful time.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, man. I wish we had more time. We ran out of time. And
prayers go out today for all
and we'll say all the prayers to all the officers, all the civilians,
everybody
people that were hurt by anything. All right. God bless, and I'll see you next Friday.